Okay, Chris, 619. You already replaced these on the bottom. All of these windows, there's 38 of them. You said if the siding needs it, I mean, this stuff is on the ground. It's just completely rotten, man. When you try to paint this stuff, it doesn't paint. And it looks just like it did in a month or two. Anyway, so there's 38. I mean, you can put your hand up in that siding. This is called Temple. It's 12 inch. It's actually 11 and a half. They call it 12-inch Temple. And I would replace several of those. Anyway, the windows, obviously, shutters need to be replaced. You can't pull these off. These are completely disintegrated. They're just nothing left of them from the sun. Leave the old vinyl ones. You got to at least let me caulk them. I mean, whoever installed these, pretty bad job. So, but shutters are really bad, and those you can't pull off. You got to replace them. I mean, here is the, if necessary, the siding. It's really that bad. I mean, this is just, you can't paint this stuff to do it right. So, I mean, there's a lot of it. Look at the holes. Holes just going into the place. But anyway, I would hand paint that rail too, is get something on it before it starts really rusting. All this needs to be pressure washed, re-nailed. But I mean, this siding is, it's just bad. I would go with the same color too, gray. Maybe darken it up just a little bit. All these windows, there's 38 of them and 9 sliders that need to be replaced. That one's going to be a interesting one to do, to get up on that rail. The outside one that was replaced, this huge slider, you could use a lift, but in here it's going to be difficult to try to get a lift to lift that up. That's going to be interesting. But this siding is just rotten. It's just sitting, it's just waffled, completely rotten. It's just rotten. Look at this. All this stuff is rotten. It just is completely rotten. Look at this. Look at that. It's cardboard, glorified cardboard. And when cardboard gets wet, this is what it does. Okay. All of these need to be pressure wash and scrape. You can't just paint this stuff. You got to do it right to make it last. I use Parker paint. It's called Overall Plus. Look at that siding. Wow. The doors should be painted. They got to be prepped. You got to get all this tape and everything off. You can't just paint the building and leave it like that. I guess you just want to leave these, but it's pretty bad. These doors, you can see where somebody's tried to repair them. But yeah, so there's 38 windows, 9 sliders. Lots of siding should be replaced to do this right one time. And okay, thanks.